Welcome back, everyone. So I'm going to jump into another league here. This is another 4-color mid-range deck that I've worked on for a little bit, that I also have played in paper a couple of times. And this is essentially Jund Splash Blue. So I think the list that I had originally played had a couple of Snapcaster Mages in it, and they felt really, really awkward. So we've actually changed them to like Tireless Trackers. We've also added basically you take the Jund shell, your 25th land is actually an island, and you change a couple of the fetch lands and a couple of shock lands. And what this gives you access to is Serum Visions, which is pretty powerful, Jace the Mind Sculptor in the main board. And then out of the sideboard against your Tron matchups, you have a Ceremonious Rejection and 2 Negates. So it essentially just gives like some counterplay with Jund, as well as another really powerful finisher. And so this is the list. This is essentially the list that I had for my original version of this that I then added 4 Assassin's Trophies to. So we are going to jump into a league and see how awesome this does. And if it does really poorly, then we're going to come back with something really fun, because I feel like just having fun. So. And really, what's this stream other than me making a bunch of misplays and being upset? Last night, that's all it was. I made so many mistakes that made me so upset. I don't think the Grolin's in the chat, and if he was, he could attest to it. And if you haven't watched that stream yet, it's on my YouTube channel. It's just the Hedron Shift is the name of the deck, and it was something awful for sure. I apologize. There's a dog barking somewhere else in the house. Winning the die roll is something we are very good at on this stream. Gosh, this hand is so good if I can get a couple lands off the Serum Visions. Alright, chat, I need to ask you. Greedy or not? Let me hear it. I'm just going to make some stupid, silly mistake by asking the chat to tell me if I should be greedy. And of course, they're going to say yes. I'm going to keep, and I'm going to super regret it. My opponent is also mulliganed, though, so maybe that's good. Okay, that's 1. I really need to hit my 3rd land, though, as much as I don't want to bottom that Assassin's Trophy. Sure. Inquisition me, sure. I have a handful of stuff, opponent. And my turn 2 play is a Tarmogoyf, so I don't know, they might get rid of that, honestly. Got rid of the Lily, sure. They could have an answer for my Tarmogoyf. Okay, that was a good draw. It was a very, very good draw. Let's go get an Overgrown Tomb. Yes. And play this Tarmogoyf. It's just a lowly 3/4, opponent. You can leave it alone, I promise you. Ooh, looks like they're on the Jund plan. We're mostly Sultai Splash Red for a couple of bolts and some Bloodbraids, so Inquisition, that's good. I would like to see your hand, opponent. Sure. They have a trophy for my Tarmogoyf, I assume? They do. I would absolutely like to do that. This deck has a lot of basics in it, from what I remember. Yep. And we're going to get a swamp. Yep, they're in the full Jund plan. So, I think I just take the Thoughtseize to prevent them from doing other things. That seems about right. And I could play the Tireless Tracker there, but they have another trophy. They have a Bolt, and they have a K command. They have like 3 things that just like kill the tracker immediately. So, whereas here, if I draw a land, like I did, I can play it immediately and get value out of the tracker. Yeah, that's fine. You can bolt it. My opponent stuck on 2 mana means I'm probably not going to trophy them. Oh, that was a good draw, though. Oh, boy. And another one. What have we got? Give me something sweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're casting Tarmogoyf. Oh, baby. Bolting my Bloodbraid, sure. Alright. Liliana, sure. Minus to get rid of my Goyf. Yep. How about another one? If I just jam them down your throat, you like have to allow it, right? Get rid of your Lily. I know they have a trophy and a Kolaghan's command in hand. And it's likely that they're going to try and stop me from doing a bunch of stuff this turn. I could trophy my Tarmogoyf, which is what they look like they're doing. They have a Fatal Push for my Goyf, sure. I know they've got the trophy. I think I still play the second Tireless Tracker. I can't get immediate value out of it, which does suck, but... Oh, I should have left a green up. That was silly of me. Trophy it, sure. You're just ramping me a bunch. I'm okay with this. I have and now I can play Trophy if they have something. I can actually play Trophy and Bolt if I need to. And they still have K command. They have an Inquisition. I guess I'll just Bolt you. I could just entirely cut them off of red. to strand their Kolaghan's command. The problem is that it's not going to strand it because they can float a black in response. Or they can float a red in response, get a black, and then have the mana for it. If they cast anything other than Kolaghan's command, though, I can cut them off of red. Probably. Kolaghan's command. Make me discard. Sure. Another land kind of sucks. I should have held it. Just for, like, Liliana. Goyf, sure. I just trophy that now, right? I don't need to. Alright. Man, these Assassin's Trophies are stuck in my hand. Which I guess isn't necessarily a bad thing. And that probably helps my opponent, which sucks. Ooh, they have 2 forests. Interesting. Scoos. Sure. Alright, that one's good. Yep. Now they're drawing lands. What have you got? A Lily of your own? That's really good. But I like my Lily being in play, not yours. Maelstrom Pulse doesn't do anything, obviously. I'm just going to plus to make everything discard. That's a Dark Confidant, sure. That's a Tireless Tracker. That was a consideration for keeping a land. I don't like leaving the Confidant in play, but I kind of have to. Another Dark Confidant. Sure. I'm actually kind of glad that we're facing against Jund in the first round. This deck has a lot of really good things against Jund just because its removal lines up obviously very well, just like any other mid-range matchup. Where's it going? Lily? Yeah, you got it. But also, the nice thing is that this deck just has so many more payoffs than Jund does, and that's why I really enjoy playing this deck. I think I can tool this deck a little bit differently. Now that we have Assassin's Trophies, I just gotta chew all 4. I don't think 4 is the correct number. I think 3 is the correct number. But, oh, that's not good. Sure. Yep. I need something. A land does not do it. I need my opponent to rip something that costs 2 and then next turn rip a Bloodbraid. That's a land. Actually, ripping Bloodbraid right there might have been okay. The problem is just like, if they go into anything that deals damage, I just lose. Yep. I need something this turn. Okay. That's something. Alright. Okay. That I can deal with. So, gosh, I actually just like, I love both of these. Oh boy. Okay. During your draw step, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, no, I need a blocker. Man, I just about clicked all the way through that. That would have been real bad. Return target creature from my graveyard to my hand. Deal 2 damage to any target. Return... Oh, return Bloodbraid. Deal 2 damage here. Wait. Cancel. Because I don't have 2 red. So I can't Bloodbraid into Lily. God, I really wanted to do that, though. Just bring back a Goyf, I guess. That seems to be better. Yeah. So, return Goyf, kill this. Red, black, whatever. Play Goyf. Hope my opponent doesn't have a Fatal Push. Although Fatal Push doesn't kill me either. Yep. Yep. Black. Black. This green one, I guess. Play this Liliana. Make you sacrifice a dude. Yep. And so now, if I can fade a single draw step of a removal spell for this Goyf, then I can... There's another Goyf. Okay, sure. That's not great for me, but it's not terrible. Although I can cast this and then spin back for a Bloodbraid. I actually do not mind that. That seems really good. So spin back. Grab me a Bloodbraid. Okay. Bloodbraid. God, this game is fun. This is a ton of fun. What do I got? Fatal Push for one of your Goyfs. Boom. Super okay with that one. Plus... Gosh, this game has been a ton of fun. This is why I love this deck too, is because it's so weird that like you get access to so many different cards. And like these mid-range matchups are just a blast. Okay, interesting. Sweet. So we do the normal Jund mirror match thing, where we drop all of our hand attack. We bring in cards that are relevant. So on the draw, negates aren't as great. Or actually, negate's probably pretty good, right? Because it stops lilies. That's probably what I want. This, bring in Thrun. Bring in Damnation. I can't have all of these. Maybe just cut a negate. God, that Serum Visions really worked. This one ought to be pretty fun to watch, too. That game was so swingy. It was fun. Yeah, sure. This hand just looks like a Jund hand, to be honest. That is very wrong, opponent. Old Bobby, huh? Blue, green. Sure. These are the new ones. Okay. Perfect. Yes, and play the Fulminator. Sure. No Bloodbraid for my opponent's very good. That's something I like to hear. Alright, so that's pretty good for us, too. Let's go attacking. Second main, play one of these Tireless Trackers. Okay. I'd really like an untapped land, please. It's not an untapped land. I guess I gotta play this. You should trophy my Tireless Tracker, please. Yep. Paying costs, Maelstrom Pulse my Tireless Tracker, sure. That's more like it. Kolaghan's command. Return target creature from my graveyard. Target player discards a card. Yep. Return that Bloodbraid. Make you discard a card. God, I really hope it's like a bolt or something too. Oh, it's another land, sure. So basically this deck came from the idea of just, I really wanted to cast Bloodbraid a billion times. Inquisition to steal one of my Assassin's trophies. Yeah, you're just like, I don't think you're going to win through that. Sweet. Awesome. Moving on. This deck doing a lot better than the last one. Lingering Jund, not as good. Glint, very, very fun. So, something I was going to talk about too. If you watched the previous one, then you'll know that the last one was Dune Midrange, and this one is Glint Midrange, and that's what they will be titled on YouTube in the future, and what they're... Well, I guess they're not really titled on Twitch, because it's the two leagues together. But, those names are derived, so that if someone asks, those names are derived from the Nephilims back from Guild Pact, the original Ravnica block. The Nephilims were 4-color creatures that were not legendary, but they definitely should have been, and they had all like various different abilities, and the non-white one, which is what we're playing right now, is Glint. Or Glint Eye Nephilim, and so Glint is the name of the 4-color combination. Although they were all given sort of names when the 4-color commander decks came out, this hand is not very good. This hand is a lot better. Anyway, they were sort of given names during the 4-color commander days, but I've always referred to them as the Nephilims, and that's what I'm going to keep doing, basically. Flicker Wisp, Wasteland Strangler, Noble Hierarch, Aether Vial. What? I think I should take the Aether Vial. So anyway, if you ask, that's where it comes from. Dune also comes from the Dune Brood Nephilim. I've also got a couple of others. I've been building a 4-color black, green, white, blue build, so basically Abzan plus blue. And I've been doing that and that's called Witch Maw, or Witch is what I've been calling it. So, been on a bunch of different 4-color variants of decks, essentially. That's gone, that's gone, that's gone. Okay. I know 3 of the cards in my opponent's hand. I probably should have fetched right there. It's all good. So yeah, if you were wondering, that's where the names come from. And there might be a few people in chat that would definitely, or that aren't in the chat currently, but if they watch this in the future, they're friends of mine. They're what I would consider idiots, but they like to call this deck Moist Jund because they think they're hilarious, but in all honesty, they're not. The name is Glint, and it frustrates me. So if I hear Moist Jund in the chat, I will absolutely time you out. What do we got? Knight. Sure. That's a good card. It's a big old 4/4. I need an untapped land, please. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, I'll cast that one. Bottom. Bottom. I don't really want either of those. Swinging in with my goof. Another name that this deck has been given, not by me, but by other people that have tried certain respectable variations of this deck. They called it Check Pile, or Check Pile, or whatever you'd like to call it. You are Field of Ruining my, or not Field of Ruining, Fiend Hunting my Tarmogoyf. That seems very relevant and unfun. So could you not, please? Alright. What do we got with this? Give me something sweet. Oh, baby. I guess it's choose you to discard, deal 2 damage to you, I guess. I thought that was going to be better. I thought there was a creature in my graveyard. There wasn't. That's lame. Could really use a removal spell right now. I don't know what is going on my opponent's side, though. Collected Company. Sure. Night. Flicker Wisp. Flickering. What exactly? Flickering my Bloodbraid? Sure. I guess I'm taking 7. I think I'm super dead. What do we got? Flicker Wisp to get rid of one of my blockers. Then I block the 2 knights and I take 3, 4. I block the knight? I don't understand. Why would you use that ability? Unless you have a land that makes this Flicker Wisp have haste or something. Something that I'm just like completely missing. Oh, activate this. Got it. That sucks. What is it? Anything great? Another way. Oh, Wasteland Strangler. And I'm still taking 4 down to 1. Yep. What did you eat? Oh, the Tireless Tracker, sure. Yeah, I have to block this. Alright, you got me. Okay. Probably want something like that. Maybe a couple of Fulminator Mages. A couple of Negates. A Thoughtseize. God, I'm bringing in so many things here. So, Kolaghan's Command. Maelstrom Pulse might be a little bit too slow. Bring out Jace and a Bloodbraid. Bring out... No, I probably want trophies. Cut Inquisitions because they don't hit the collected companies. But I mean, the Thoughtseizes are... I don't really have a scientific way of doing this. I don't really know what I'm playing against, to be honest. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Alright, need a land. I mean, Tarmogoyf I can at least cast. That makes any land, any draw a good draw as far as like lands go. That way I can play the lilies and stuff. I'm already down to 14 though. That's the really big drawback here. I mean, my opponent's got something going on for sure. And they've got collected company up. They have Knight, sure. Land, please. What's happening? Okay. Well, I guess Thoughtseize. A bunch of Flicker Wisps and a Wasteland Strangler. Well, I guess we'll take the Strangler. Might need a Moto re-kick at the end of this game. Another Knight, sure. Land plus Maelstrom Pulse would be really sick here. Why? Gosh. Alright. The problem here is that if they activate Knight, they can go get a fetch land, crack it, and then my Goyf no longer blocks Knight of the Reliquary. I guess, actually, They don't even need to. They can go get any land they want to, and it immediately doesn't block Knight of the Reliquary. We are probably going to lose this one to lands. I'm waiting on you, opponent. This is Glint, 4-color midrange. Essentially, Sultai plus red for Bloodbraid Elf. And a couple bolts. It's pretty awesome, actually. We just played a really awesome... It was a really fun match against Jund. But I'm losing to... I don't know. Abzan flicker stuff? Or Abzan sit on my opponent's main step for a billion? Or main phase for a billion? We are currently 1-0. And we just lost a game. We're down a game against Abzan stuff. I'm just waiting on my opponent to do anything. Like, activate Knight of the Reliquary. I think we're dead, to be perfectly fair. They're just going to make their Knights gigantic. Yeah, it also plays Mosswort Bridge for some reason. And Collected Company. And it has Flicker Wisps and Wasteland Stranglers. Like, I don't understand what my opponent's doing. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's like maybe like it's like Maverick almost from like the Legacy version. There's a Flicker Wisp, sure. Oh, am I dead? No, I'm not dead yet. If they have a fetch land, I'm dead though. So I know my opponent's hand has 2 more Flicker Wisps in it. If they get a fetch land and then crack it, it's 7, it's 8. I go to 4. Yep, they're doing that. What have you got? What is it? Is it something good? Collected Company. Well, we can negate that one. Yeah, I'm doing something this game. And now I'm dying to a bunch of attackers. Or specifically one that hits me for 8. Yeah, I have no blockers. Why does it ask me for that? Thoughtseize. Okay, we're dead. My gosh, that sucked. Alright, well, we'll run it back into this next one. We are currently 1-1 going into round 3, or match 3. And the first one went by really quick. We like 1-3'd or whatever, and then I dropped because I was just done. So if we do... we'll probably have enough time for another league after this, and I might run some mono white enchantments. I've been itching to get on that deck for a bit, so... Last time I played was last Friday, when I went like 4-1 in that league before FNM. Mono white enchantments? I already have most of it. I'm missing... I need Greater Oromancies, 1 Leyline of Sanctity, and a couple of the smaller things. But yeah, I've got most of it. Like, I went out and I bought the Runed Halos and the Leylines a while back, and like some random smaller stuff too. I was just trying to like, I basically bought all of the cards that I knew were gonna stick around. That like I wouldn't have to worry about cutting from the deck because they're cards that are sticking in and staying in. So I bought a bunch of those. All right, this hand just looks like a Jund hand. It casts Tarmogoyf on 2. Did my opponent just assume my gender? It was a joke. I'm not offended, don't worry. I am going to play a Blackcleave Cliffs and let you think that I'm on something else. This hand just does look like a Jund hand, though. If, like, one of these Tireless Trackers had been a Thoughtseize, this hand would be just, like, nuts. Flooded Strand, okay. It's not good for me. Flooded Strand is usually bad for the Jund player. Alright, that's good. Just play an 0-1. Here you go. It is 4-color. It's got Serum Visions, and it's got Jace the Mind Sculptor, and it's got a couple Negates out of the sideboard. Yeah. It's basically just like black-green, splash red, splash blue. I just really like casting Bloodbraid Elf into like Tireless Trackers and Lilies and stuff. Makes me feel good. So this is essentially just how many colors can I jam a Bloodbraid Elf through, and is it all of them? Sulfur Falls. Okay. This could be... Alright. Sure. Okay. Okay. I'm alright with this. You don't have to work on a list, man. I got you. This is probably Thing in the Ice. Or just blue-red, I guess. Could be blue-red stuff. Probably not Storm, because they have bolts in the main, and bolts aren't in the main of Storm. I would really appreciate you to... Okay, that works. Auto yield. Shadow of Doubt. Oh, you think about building it for FNM? That's kind of sweet. I mean, that deck is super cheap now, right? Because Escape Shift is like nothing. Is everyone else watching me get got by a Shadow of Doubt? Alright, opponent. I see how it is. Bolt. Yep. That was easy. Yeah, but I mean, like, you don't really need Misties for it, honestly. Like, the land base could probably be mostly basics and then, like, breeding pools. Like, it'd be really easy. Jace the Mind Sculptor, sure. Plussing target me, sure. What am I drawing? Is it good? Top. You left it on top. Okay. Sure. Yeah, pools and harbors would just, like, be totally fine. Serum Visions. Dang it, they saw the line. They now know that I'm 4-color. Just going to put this island into play. I think I'm just going to pressure the Jace. Fatal Push, that sucks. Maybe I should have set up... Maybe I should have gone Tireless Tracker, Polluted Delta to make a clue, crack it, make a clue, play Serum Visions to set up my Bloodbraid the next turn. I don't know. Yep. Put a card on the bottom. Okay. That's a really good one. I'm not playing around Cryptic Command. I'm dumb. Remand, sure. God, what is my opponent doing? I just don't understand. It's just blue-red tempo, but it has a Shadow down in it for some reason. Yeah, you brainstorm. You got it. Why can't Assassin's Trophy be uncounterable? That's what we need. Uncounterable Assassin's Trophy. Make Jund great again. Give me a Thoughtseize. That's a Blooming Marsh. It's not a Thoughtseize. You didn't listen to me, deck. Oh, I should have left a green open. That was silly. "12 Fogs" is probably enough, yes. Sure. "12 Fogs" is likely maybe even too much. I don't know. Bolt me, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. Are you not splashing black then, I assume? Yeah, because I was say if you splash black, you've got darkness you can play. Oh my god, opponent, just end me already. Oh boy. Sure. Why are we still here? You're right. Oh, I should have cracked my clue. I'm dumb. Sweet. Moving on. Okay. So against my opponent's stupid control dot deck, we bring in these negates, this Thrun. The Fulminator Mage is actually probably not super great. Maelstrom Pulse to kill Planeswalkers is good. Bolts, not really all that relevant. And Fatal Push is actually pretty bad. Yeah, just like that. Just like lean, maybe another Kolaghan's command and drop this other Fatal Push. Come on. I would like to play first. Thank you. Yeah, this hand is pretty good. Hopefully set up some decent draws coming up here. A negate, an extra Thoughtseize. Kolaghan's command, likely not super needed, but that extra Thoughtseize is very good. I like negate. Negate's good. Playing a goose. It doesn't die to bolt, so that's good. I have mismatched Thoughtseizes. Dang it. My lilies also don't match. I have 2 and 2 of Modern Masters and then the online version. Taking the ice. That's pretty good. It's too bad it dies to this lily, though. Thanks for tapping out, opponent. I really appreciate it. If I could get a fetch land next turn, that would be ideal. Or just a green mana to slam this Thrun down their throat. Otherwise, I'll Thoughtseize, leave up negate, and then plus maybe discard another Thoughtseize. Alright, so I'm going to plus first. Discarding this. And now I'll Thoughtseize. Electrolyze, targeting that. No, I actually really like my Liliana. I would prefer it if you didn't. Remand, Blood Moon, Lightning Bolts. Get that Blood Moon out of my face. Take 5. Please bolt my Lily. And the next turn, you're just going to, like, super die. Well, you won't die, but you'll take 6 for my Tarmogoyf, and I'll feel happy about it. Serum, sure. So Serum was not in their hand. So now they have one unknown. They went, let's see, 2 cards on top. Okay. That's probably not that super good for me. Played an island. They're bolting my Lily. Yep. It's too bad. Relic. Shoot. That sucks. I don't really have anything for Relic. They're just cracking it immediately. Okay. Flame Slash, sure. I think I just play the Tireless Tracker. They have a remand and 1 unknown. They probably have some sort of like bolts or whatever, but Jace coming down? That'd be kind of sweet. Nope, Thing in the Ice, sure. Bolt, yep, sure. So they have remand in hand, and they can't cast it. Okay, that's good. I think I just Bloodbraid. Hopefully I get like a Fatal Push or something. Serum, sure. Bottom. I mean, obviously I'm going to attack, but it doesn't actually do anything. Opponent, what if I'm playing Gut Shot? So they have remand and 1 unknown. Let's see. Bottom, top. Stupid remand. No, I'm just going to pass. Not give them a chance to use their remand here. No, I don't want to do anything. Because if they cast the remand, their thing can flip off of double spell the following turn. So now they could go spell, remand, spell. if it's like opt or something. Which sucks. But I mean, there's nothing I can really do there. Okay. Bolt me, I guess. Or bolt Bloodbraid? Yep. Just because I don't want to return it to my hand when they flip their thing in the ice. There's a Jace, sure. Okay, so their thing in the ice is not flipping this turn. If I draw a removal spell, or I guess fetch land would be pretty good with Tireless Tracker. And hopefully just draw a removal spell. That'll do, pig, that'll do. So I think I just play the trophy. Play this. Oh, now they know about the Tireless Tracker. That was silly. I should have just played that. Oh, Remand, sure, which I knew about. That's fine. It doesn't leave up regeneration for this, though. I think I still attack them. Just like knocking them to 1 seems very prevalent. But I got that Remand out of their hand. They're down to 2 cards that I don't know. If I draw a Bloodbraid next turn, I can maybe rush them enough through a blocker, although it really depends on what that blocker is, I guess. Not having triple green is really crappy with all these green spells in my deck. Maybe I should consider changing the mana base a little bit more to accommodate for the extra green spells that I have, because I dropped like a couple fatal pushes and a bolt for the extra Assassin's trophies. Although I don't think I need 4 of those either, so there's Chandra. Yep. Playing Thing in the Ice. Yep. I think I still attack you. I don't think attacking your planeswalkers does anything. Wow. Okay. Alright. How are you doing today, Grolin? Are you still here? I heard you had like a billion exams this week, so I would assume not very good, but I could be wrong. You could be having a better day than me. Gosh, we might not actually have another another league in us at the end of this. This is just such a slow league. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, exams are never great. So, an exam week is never fun. Do you have 4 spells? I'm going to be so upset if you just 4 spell me. I mean, there's nothing I can do, so. A braid, target my Goyf, sure. Joke's on you, opponent. That's not about to matter. Come on. Of course they have 4 spells. I'm super dead. Ugh. 2 exams on Friday? Screw that. And shadow it out. Well, you flipped, and I'm dead. So my opponent see the line. And I'm dead. You got me. Whew. I don't know. 1 more loss and then I'm out. So that's fair. This deck wants to prey on mid-range decks that are trying to jam a bunch of Assassin's trophies. Yeah, super lame is exactly what I would say. That is the accurate way to assess that situation. I hate exam week. It's the worst. What have we got? Ooh. This hand has got a lot of stuff going on for it. Tron? Come on. Show me Tron. 12 bolt. Okay. Jesus hand. Alright. I hate everything. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Back to back starting at 8 a.m. Are you going to be alright at FNM or are you not going to go? I guess you'll just have to find out, huh? You don't really know how you're going to be at like 7 p.m. You'll probably be asleep. Yeah, I can understand that. Back to back exams, not fun. Any exam at 8 a.m., even worse. Like, it ain't great. I understand. Okay. That's something. What's next week? Nothing? Yeah, just nothing. Seems decent. Don't you do that like every day? Like a normal human being? I'm funny. Shut up. Oh, they're on 24 bolt. Okay. Sure. Not every day, just like once every other day or some crap. Once a week. Dude, you need to eat either more or less fiber. Probably less. It's a medical condition. I'm sorry for making fun of you for it. Yeah, they're dying to bolts. Isn't it funny? I'm going to go to 10 here, though, which sucks. They don't know, though. I totally could be on, like, Death Shadow. For all they know, I'm a Grixis deck. Flame of Keld. You want to see something really funny? You know what no one really expects out of the Grixis deck? Enchantment removal. I was Jund the whole time, opponent. Oh, that makes me feel good. Deece is exactly what I would say. Yep, I am 4-color. Isn't it weird? Bottom, top. I absolutely want to be casting a Goyf. That seems good. And now my opponent's in top deck mode. To be fair, like, they're just doing what their deck does. They probably just didn't see the Maelstrom Pulse coming. God, their deck is so bad at top decking, too. Just hard cast Rift Bolt, sure. Theoretically, have me dead in 2. Yeah, that's fair. Beaumont Courier, sure. Please attack me just for your free draw. Oh, they did it. Response to your trigger. I have a really big Goyf. Look at this thing. Oh, it makes me so happy. I love it when Goyf has got power 6 or greater. It's just a good, happy feeling. Bloodbraid. Oh, dang it. Beep. This is where this deck could like totally use a what's the name? Like Dune. Dune had a Siege Rhino in it. I'd love to have a Siege Rhino. Yep, Soulscar Mage is really bad, but you got it. There's not much I can do. This deck's color. Okay, that was good. You should block. I'm okay with that too. Alright, so I don't think they have anything in their deck that deals 4 damage. They have a Beaumont Courier, sure. They just really want the attack trigger. Okay, so I'm going to then draw a card in response. Hopefully like a Fatal Push or a Lightning Bolt. I'd prefer a Fatal Push. Trophy does not do it. Alright. So I think I block this one and just hope they don't have a bolt off their Beaumont Courier. So I have to still fade this draw step. Hey! Okay, so against Burn, I want both of these. I want the negates. I take it out these Thoughtseizes, this Kolaghan's Command, and this Jace the Mind Sculptor. We've dropped Jace quite a bit. Man, that was like a hold your breath kind of moment. Oh boy, lots of lands, but we have a Collective Brutality. We have a Liliana, which can kill like everything in their deck. I'm going to keep this one. Sure. Someone is cooking pizza. Yeah, you go harass him. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Fiery Temper, sure. I've been tempered. Let's see what you got going on, opponent. Anything good? Take this Wizard's Lightning. What's the rest of it? Get you Lava Runner, Mountain, Flame of Keld. So that's what this turn's going to be, I guess. So I'd like to draw an answer to Flame of Keld, for sure. Played the Mountain. Played the Lava Runner. Tormod's Crypt. Okay. Interesting. Just to stop, like, Tarmogoyf, I guess? Another Tireless Tracker. So, I think I'm going to play Liliana this turn. Plus on the get you Lava Runner. Come on. Alright, so they played a land, which means that of the 3 cards they drew this turn, one of them was a land. That's good. And a Monastery Swift Spear. And a Faithless Looting. Oh no, they're casting with Flashback. Never mind. They discard Mountain Soulscar Mage. Okay. I guess Swift Spear is going to ship in against Lily, maybe? Oh my gosh, opponent. Come on. Just sitting here waiting. Sure. Yep, Lily goes down by 2. Another land. Oh. And play Verdant. Yeah, always yield. So, unfortunately, this turn is going to be about me not dying, hopefully, to this Flame of Keld trigger. Because it's going to turn real ugly really quick. Oh, I should plus my Lily as well. Yep. So this is, whenever they deal damage, it deals that much damage plus 2. And so this actually isn't dealing damage, right? So it shouldn't deal 2, it should deal 0 still? Is that how that works? I think that's how that works. I don't actually know. So, I mean, I can survive through this turn. My Lily might not, but I definitely can. I'm at 16. I don't think I'm dead. I say that, and then I'm just going to get, like, destroyed. If they have, like, Searing Blaze or something, then I go to 13 plus 8 is 6. I go to 6, which is a lot. No. Okay. Oh, understand what's happening. Okay. Sure. So she's gonna die. I'm just gonna... Well... I'm just gonna let that happen. She dies. Oh my gosh, I should have. And I should have played another Tireless Tracker. Fine. Crack this. Yep. Yep. Draw me something good. Ooh. Ooh. That one's good. Give me another clue. Unfortunately, I have to take some damage here, but that's fine. And another lightning bolt. Okay, sweet. Okay, so they have 2 cards in hand. What could I die to? Double spell still doesn't kill me. Faithless Looting with flashback, sure. I guess I'm going to respond by bolting one of the Monastery Swift Spears. I probably want this one. I want another green source. Yeah, it really sucks, but that's what happens. Man, Moto is just hemorrhaging memory. Bolt one of the Swift Spears. Go through this turn. Alright. Am I dead? I don't think I can die this turn. Because even a 1-mana spell is what? 3, 6, 7, 8. I go to 4. And then I'm... Well, I'm still not dead the next turn either, because I've got a bolt, another bolt, and I've got another Tireless Tracker to block. Plus I can draw like 3 cards. There's another Swift Spear, sure. So I'm taking 4 down to 8. Yep. Lily. Okay. I think I just do this. Crack this for another clue. Taking some damage, I understand. Oh, there's no more swamps. I thought there were a bunch of swamps in this deck. Oh, there's only 2, I guess, and there's one in my graveyard. I didn't realize one of them is in my graveyard because I discarded it to the Collective Brutality. Makes sense. Okay. So, that casts Lily. Maybe I don't need to draw a card. No? Make a clue. Black. Play Lily. Make them sacrifice a dude. And then I can take 1 turn off of attacking. Nope. Oh my gosh. Moto, please calm down. Alright, that's a Soulscar Mage. No attacks. That's good for me. Then that means I just draw, right? A Fatal Push. Okay, that's good. Wow, that's good. Push. Push. Bolt. I just don't think I can die from here. I'm at 7. My opponent would need, like, something to deal with this. And if it's a blocker, then they die to the Lily. Like, I don't think there's a single spell in their deck that they can kill me with right there. Perfect. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to jump on a Be Right Back screen. I need to restart Moto. It's freaking out. Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. I had to give Moto an old kick in the face to reboot there. And it should be all good to go. Alright, waiting on my opponent to join. So I'm jumping into my last match of this league, possibly the last match of the day, depending on how long this one is. So I wanted to say thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. My name is Knight of St. Draft. I am a streamer here on Twitch, but I also put all of my things on YouTube, so I'm kind of a YouTuber, I guess, but not really. Anyway, you can find all my stuff on youtube.com/Knight of St. Draft. All of my videos get archived there. I don't play any music or anything, so I don't get copy striked, and I can play whatever I need to. I would really appreciate it if you guys would like to hit the follow button here on Twitch, especially because we got some sweet sounds and some sweet things that show up when it happens and all that stuff, and we're pretty excited about it. But then on top of that, we also have, we have you can also subscribe to me on YouTube. Like I said, youtube.com/Knight of St. Draft. I'd really appreciate it if you did. That way I could help get my name out there, help streaming a little bit more often, etc., etc. We stream here every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evening, so we'll be streaming tomorrow as well. Yes, taking that one. And I don't know what we're playing tomorrow yet, but we should be playing something pretty interesting. So, right after this, we will be playing probably mono white enchantments, and if I end up playing something else. So, green, black. Yes, Goyf. So if you want to stick around and hang out for that, that'll be awesome, because mono white enchantments is always a blast to watch. Super good against decks like this. Super good against a lot of the linear decks, actually. Let's see. I think we started with an Inquisition. See if they've drawn anything else. Do they have ritual gifts? I think I'm okay with ritual gifts if they do it. They have Manamorphose and Remand. I think I take the Manamorphose. Play the Delta. Go to combat. Start swinging. Only 3 damage, which kind of sucks, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And we probably just look like a Sultai midrange deck, but obviously we know that we're not. That's not the case. So they have one unknown. Looks like Past in Flames gifts Remand. So this looks like it's just a gifts turn. We could just aggro them out right now, which would be much better, I think. Oh look, opponent! I'm four colors. Absolutely casting that one. Alright, so I am at my opponent's mercy for this turn. I don't think they can kill me, though. I say that, of course, and then I just immediately die. Show me what you've got. So I take these two. I still don't think they can kill me. They have the Electromancer, okay. That's bad for me. They have one Ritual. That's actually terrible for me, because now they've got enough to go off, I think. There's the Morphos. This is deterministic, right? And they've got the Remand and the Grape Shot to just, like, murder me really hardcore. Oh, boy. And I think I'm dead. I'm trying to do math here. Oh yeah, they have enough to kill me right now. I'm dead. Alright, Storm. Okay, so this one's not actually that hard. We just bring in some stuff here. Bloodbraid's a little too slow. Kolaghan's command doesn't do anything. We still need to cut 2 things. Let me just cut another Bloodbraid and one of the Serum Visions. Yeah. So we need to keep our threat density up. Oh, Liliana the Last Hope's really bad. Let's bring that Serum Visions back in. Just lower our curve, trying to go under them, keep our hand attack going at them. So that's the way to win against them. That's how you beat them with Jund, at least. Yeah, this hand can handle quite a bit, so. And all we just need is like a clock to draw, and we should be fine. We're just not going to ever draw a clock, and we're going to lose, but that's fine. Alright. Take your sleight of hand. Gonna try and cut them on mana. So they played a Shivan Reef. They don't have anything else. Take I think Manamorphose. I could just take Baral and then leave them with, or take Goblin Electromancer, leave them with Baral, and then I can bolt Baral, slow them down. That might be the correct play. If they draw a land here. I still need a clock, though. Okay, they've got the land. Here comes Brawl. No? Alright, they just suspected Fatal Push, I guess? I don't think that's correct, though. We drew a Tireless Tracker, so that's good. Sure. End step, bolt this idiot. Play Tireless Tracker. Play this. Sure. Are you bolting my Tireless Tracker? Man, it's like I never saw that one coming. I'm just going to fetch in response and get another clue out of it. Just going to get an Blood Crypt. Yeah. Make another clue. Hopefully draw something sweet. If I could draw a Goyf, Goyf would be awesome. That'd really put a clock down. They drew another land, okay. Really prefer not to draw another land. Come on. Jeez. What is this? And I just played the wrong land. That's fine. At least I've got the ability to just empty everything. Collective Brutality. If they play Goblin Electromancer, Collective Brutality is just going to be a double which will be awesome. Otherwise, it's just going to be a duress. I don't think I need to discard extra cards. We've just been super flooded today. What is going on? My God. Now I'm going to do 2 modes. It like super doesn't matter. I can just take gifts ungiven, I guess. My argument there is that taking... Obviously, I can't take the Brawl, but taking the rituals doesn't really do anything. They're going to do the ritual into Empty the Warrens thing here. So if I draw like Maelstrom Pulse or Damnation, that'll be sweet. Otherwise, I'm just going to start dying to these goblins. So... Of course, they drew Grape Shot. Okay, I need Damnation, or, well, Tireless Tracker at least will help me draw into something. I'm taking 9 this turn. I really need a Maelstrom Pulse, or a Damnation, or something. Now, there's consideration for Engineered Explosives being in this sideboard. I got a 5. My God, get this out. Oh my gosh. You've got every land. Alright, you got me, opponent. Okay, that was fun. That really sucked, drawing so many lands near the end there. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. I think I can still make another league out of this evening, so I'm going to go ahead and go on a Be Right Back screen and going to jump over and we're going to play some Mono White enchantments. Real quick, I wanted to do my quick little shill, which is... hello everyone, welcome. If you are watching on YouTube in the future or currently on Twitch and you have not hit the follow button on Twitch, please go ahead and do so. And if you are on YouTube in the future, like I said, please hit the subscribe button on YouTube. And if you want to see when I upload new things, hit the bell. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps get my name out there, let me stream more often, stuff like that. And that's something I really want to continue doing because it's a lot of fun. Despite lots of misplays and lots of frustrating moments. I still have a lot of fun doing this because I love playing all these random decks, especially ones that are sent in to me. And that being said, if you ever want to see me play something on stream, just shoot it in a message at me, either on Discord, if you know me through some form of Discord, on Twitch, you can send through a message. You can send a message on YouTube, anything like that. And I will be able to play pretty much anything as long as it looks interesting to me. I have a couple of decks that are sort of on a no-fly list. Basically just anything that super destroys Jund. I hate playing Red-Green Valakut Titan. I do not want to play Lantern. I will absolutely not play Tron. I'm not going to play Bogles. Those are all decks that I do not personally enjoy both the playstyle and playing against them, so I don't want to make someone else suffer the same way that I am. And so that being said, there will be times when I do a day where I just play those decks. We are just not currently at one of those days. But outside of that, my name is Knight of St. Draft. I'm going to go ahead and get off of this league and see you in a little bit.